What's good, family? All our frequency beings, thanks for tapping in once again. I'm doing this video very quick, because I was watching just like random browsing videos, and I started running across videos where a lot of people had encounters with shapeshifters, and lost their ability for a second, and they happened to be that one person to see them. Or even like the stuff that happened in Miami, where they was trying to take the people's phones, and people that made videos right after it happened, they came back across making a video directly afterwards, kind of like covering up their encounter and talking about what happened in a different way, right? Trying to like cover up what they said. Um, this coincides with the frequencies that's falling and the rules of engagement I told y'all about. So I'm probably gonna lose track of some of my thoughts, but I'm gonna get started. Whereas a lot of us know this realm was invaded. When I say that this realm was invaded, right? I'm not just talking about this third dimension we see. This is just a speck of it. This is where we are trapped in Lyco lockdown. This is the known worlds we see on that map, right? It's all about frequencies. This is a frequency they trapped us in, not to see everything else. And the reason why they was allowed to do this, because they was a little clever. Like I said, they time travel, and we wasn't expecting, you know, the way that we got caught off guard. So it happened. They did it. So instead of fighting, like some of y'all heard this story before, the ones that didn't, the ones of us that didn't get trapped said, okay, hey, you can keep them there, right, for X amount of years. But once that time is up, right? And a lot of people are like, man, what's going on? What's taking so long right now? Blah, 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 blah. I'm ready for this to happen. I'm ready for that to happen. The thing is, just like these people had to come back and cover up their encounters and the truth that they let out, it's because the time is very close, but it's not up yet, right? And the reason why they envy us so much, and the number one thing they want to do, they want to be human, and most of all, they want to be 9 ether, 12 ether, like I said, 9 ether and up. So what they did was they trapped us in a frequency to inhibit us, like we say we can't use our abilities, so that they could be like us. And the reason why a lot of us can't speak on what we know and what we see is because the time isn't completely up yet. So, despite everything that's going on and the inevitable and the imminent things that's coming in the very, very, very near future, they want to continue playing this game. You know what I'm saying? They know their demise, they know punishment, they know all that shit is abound very closely. But they want to, they want the end of their deal. They want to play this game that they become obsessed with. It's like a drug to them. Because, like I told y'all in my last video, man, these things is hideous. Motherfuckers see them probably, it's not funny, but a lot of people probably start running for their lives, man. It's like, it's really like Men in Black headquarters outside of this Lyco lockdown. It's literally like that. And whereas the Men in Black headquarters would be where they go to classes and all this stuff to learn how to shapeshift so they could walk amongst us. And they got to pass tests, just like you got to pass a driver's license test. In some countries, you got to pass a right to citizenship test. You got to know the country's history and all that. That's what they do when they come within these frequencies known as Lyco lockdown. And, this is where all of them are right now. That's why people say it's a lot of things walking amongst us that's not humans. All of them are here right now because there's nowhere else for them to go. This is the last place. And that's why they so heavy on these rules of engagement. And like I said, when truth get out, it's automatically tried to be covered up. But not to discourage anybody, because like I said, we at the very near end of this thing right now. So much, whereas the frequencies are overriding the time that they believe they have left. So it was something else. Hold up. Damn, I knew that was gonna happen. I can't really recall exactly what it was, but basically, what I'm telling you is what I'm telling you. They holding on by a string. It's like saying what's a good analogy? Okay, yeah. It's like saying you might have to go to court, or you're gonna have to go out of town for work, for a trip or something. Something you dreading, right? And you like, man, I don't want to do this, blah blah blah, right? Or a better analogy would be like maybe somebody that's be like, I turn myself in at the end of summer. You know how most of us be, we gonna run, we gonna have fun. Anyway, or like I'm gonna throw a party before I go in, right? That's what they doing. That's basically what they doing. We gonna have as much fun as we can. We gonna act like ain't none of this shit falling apart. That's it. So that's why a lot of stuff that happen get covered up so fast, and the people come back and they gotta stop. Like I told y'all in another video before, that's why some of these new age spiritual people ended up being subjects to malevolent demise, because you gonna get forewarnings clairvoyantly, not to say what not to do, because unfortunately when you break some of these rules you can be punished. But a lot of these, like I keep saying, a lot of these new age spiritualist people, they ops. A lot of them CGI. They're not even what they look like. They're not even real people. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm just not, man. I don't feel like dealing with people. But a lot of these people on these apps, on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, I've been got off that Twitter shit, but they ops. Some of them CGI. They not real people. Like 2 or 3 years ago, we was on one of their lives. We like, me and my mans, we like, yo, stand up, yo. And the person who it was supposed to be a spiritualist person that was popular at the time. They started getting mad, like, why you telling me to stand up? So we was like, we want to make sure you ain't CGI. That person never stood up, kicked us out the damn room and everything. And then it started raising like eyebrows, and they stopped doing lives. I'm just put it like that. But I'm just saying, a lot of these people not what you think, man. And you might be like, well, they say this, and yeah, because they know. Why they know? It ain't really so much as a looking glass and stuff. Like, when all this stuff is all said and done, the things that they do, we do better. Like sometimes I'm at the point I can close my eyes and vaguely astral travel and recall things like I'm dreaming, and open my eyes back up right in that moment, and write it down like I was just dreaming. That's all they doing, really. And they looking at our etherical energies, basically, and they're able to determine what's coming for us, what's getting ready to happen to us, what's manifesting for us, and all that kind of stuff. They're not smarter than us. They're not better than us. We're trapped under harmful frequencies, but we can't do these things. And even then, they do a lot of spell work. They do a lot of spell work, yo. They do so much spell work, like so much. The nighttime is fake. Like I told you, the nighttime is fake. If nighttime never came, we're at a point where they won't be able to walk around. I'm talking about the unseen forces. When the sun is out and the frequencies is out, you feel good because those energies they can't coexist in them frequencies. So they gotta get gone. That's why they bring in the clouds, and it feel gloomy because that's when they can come out, when they can block those frequencies. Like that's how far along we are right now. That's why I say nighttime fake. Whether it's several suns that don't move, they just stay there, things like that nature. Nighttime fake. That's why as soon as they make it dark, boy, it get cold. Because they doing stuff in the sun's absence. They do stuff when the sun out too. They play with a lot of ions in the stratosphere. Where they create like an invisible shield that blocks the heat and not the light. But I could go on and on. I'm gonna do some YouTube videos soon. Because that's why I'm able to just talk like I want to talk. This was supposed to be a quick video, but a little 10 minutes. Besides all this, keep these things in mind. When you out and about, as far as spell work and malevolent creatures that look like us. Stay up, stay dangerous, stay focused, adhere to your clairvoyant guides. One love. What's up, family? All high frequency beings, thanks for tapping in once again. Quick message. It's a saying that things are happening for you and not to you, whether you see them as good or bad, right? So, like when you're going through a bit of adversity, and it seems like things aren't going your way, don't think of it. Always look at it as a spiritual attack or something malevolent happening to you. Rather, the universe testing your strength. You know what I'm saying? Testing your character, testing to see if you have what it takes, and accept the challenge and proceed and go through with whatever is going on with positive attitude and high vibrations instead of getting your feelings and feeling victimized. Just a short message I figured I'd share. Somebody might need to hear at this moment their process and their journey. So things are always happening for you and never to you, no matter how you perceive it as good or bad at the present moment, in lieu of how it can be brought into light in the future, and you realize that was something heightening your circumstances, rather shortening your forthcomings and your manifestations. It's a challenge. It's a test, not an attack. Stay up. One love. Ashe.